Okay, so this is all about how to master a track that's really loud and distorted already. So I've got it turned down here, like I'll show you my stuff, I guess. I just had to take a plunge. Yeah, so just turned down with, this is just gain though. But, so we'll start, we can get through this. There's this guy. I did there. I'm not exactly sure what I did. I did this a little while ago. I adjusted a couple things, but that's kind of opening it up a little bit. Then we've got this guy here. You know, I mean, that's the subtle kind of thing. Maybe you heard that, I don't know. It's pretty important to do it though. Let's see what we got here. This is like some, like too much of that actually. Probably should, that's a little better actually. I need to redo things sometimes. We're just going through this. Alright, next one. That's cool. Alright. And that one. It's mostly EQ. You know, mastering is mostly EQ. And I use like a bunch of EQs on some material. Some stuff doesn't need it, really. Kind of wondering why I put this like big dip here. I think I should bring that back a little bit. That actually sounds better. That's a little bit like a lot of treble. I don't know. This is actually not really my best master, to be honest. I'm actually just making this to show one person. But yeah, and then we'll go to this one here. So just actually kind of reducing it a little bit, just to get it back into a little bit better gain stage. And then so at this point, I would have to kind of take away this thing, and we'll just, so I'll show you this is the last stage, and so it's a dynamic EQ. It's a little bit different, and it also has like saturation on 100%, because my opinion is that if you have a really loud, distorted track, the person obviously wants it to be loud and distorted, you know? So, I mean, you shouldn't try to make it not loud and distorted. You should just go for it. Make it sound good in that way. And so this is like, that's compressing and boosting, so it's making the high end, you know, a certain way. And this is, I know this probably seems really ramshackle. I'm probably embarrassing myself. That's okay. This is expansion, and like this is like boosting and expansion over here, but the way that it's kind of set up is that this is how the EQ curve ends up going, and then this is kind of scooped right there. Not a bad idea to do, depending, you kind of want to put that between, like, depends where the fundamental kind of center first harmonic kind of, you know, really the hot zone or whatever. Sometimes it's as high as 1K. I mean, that kind of sucks, but some music. And then this is like expansion. So it's expansion, and then there's kind of like this compressor that, and this compressor actually, it's kind of peaky there, but it kind of goes, it's kind of a weird kind of shape, you know. And so, and then this is always essential high pass filter. Really important, and getting the curve of that right. This is a little bit, I sometimes use a steeper slope than that, you know, sometimes it's even steeper, but you want it to kind of nudge up it makes it sound a little better, around 30 hertz, below 30 hertz you don't really use those. I mean, Shambhala, they have systems there where they'll translate 25 hertz and stuff, and you can do it. My system does here, 25 hertz. It sounds great. 25 hertz is like a great frequency, but it's just the truth that you're eating up a lot of headroom with that, and most of the time people aren't going to hear it really. So, so let's listen to the track now with the final